Okay, for this one, we're going to talk about what would shift our supply curve. Okay, so let's see what our supply curve looks like first of all. So we have price, we have quantity. Remember, our supply curve is upward sloping. Okay, so my original one always has a little knot. Okay, so the number of sellers, if there's more sellers, okay, so more sellers would result in more supply. If we're talking about pizza restaurants, if there's another 2 pizza restaurants that open, there'll be more supply of pizza. So my supply would shift to the right. So any increases, either demand or supply, will always shift to the right. Because in this case, as supply increases at every given price, I'm going to be willing and able to supply more. Okay? So we could say the opposite here. If there's fewer sellers, if some pizza restaurants go out of business, then there'd be fewer sellers, supply would decrease. So this one's an increase in supply. A decrease in supply would shift to the left. Okay, so we have price, we have quantity, we have decrease in supply. So any decreases go to the left, any increases to the right, decreases to the left. Okay, so our supply would shift to the left for a decrease in supply. Okay, so if the price of resources increases, the price of a resource, if you're making pizza and the price of cheese goes up, so if the price of cheese goes up, one of our resources, our inputs goes up, then supply will decrease. Now don't get confused here and say it'll go down, because this one sort of looks like it goes down, but that's an actual increase. So when we say supply decreases, we mean it shifts to the left. If the price of cheese comes down, so the price of a resource decreases, then supply would increase. Okay? So if technology improves, then supply will increase. Okay? Supposedly technology should make the production of something easier, so we should be able to produce more. Okay, so price of substitute goods. In this case, if we have a good that we could produce instead of the good that we're producing. So let's say the price of corn increases. Okay, if the price of corn increases, the supply of soybeans would probably decrease, because that's an alternative crop that I could produce. So if the price of corn goes up, I'm going to produce more corn, and I'm going to produce less soybeans. If we're talking about our area, if the price of Valencia oranges goes down, I don't want to produce so many of those. I might produce more grapefruit. Okay? Okay, so government taxes and subsidies. If taxes increase, supply will decrease. It'll shift to the left. Okay? If the government subsidizes, which means they give money, okay, if the government subsidizes something, that means they provide extra funding for that, like your education is subsidized. So with subsidies, supply will increase. It'll shift to the right. Okay? And the last one on our list is expectation about future prices. If I expect the price to increase, okay, if I expect the price to increase tomorrow, I don't want to sell today. I want to wait, so I'm going to supply less now. Okay, if I expect the price to go up, I'm going to supply less now. For example, if I expect the housing market to rebound and the prices for houses to go up, I'm not going to put my house on the market now. I'm going to wait until it gets better and then put it on the market. Okay, so my supply would increase in the future, but for now, which is what we're always talking about when we do these, we would decrease our supply if we expect the price to go